What's up? This is that Dirty Spoon from the IWC, and this is my predictions for WWE's Elimination Chamber coming live this Sunday, February 19th, 2012. First, we've only got 4 matches announced, even after the SmackDown tapings. So I'm just gonna throw this out there. It's gonna be an unscheduled squash match where Sheamus destroys somebody. They have to keep book Sheamus strong all the way to WrestleMania. And as the winner of the Royal Rumble, I'm sure he's probably going to be backstage about to, getting ready for his announcement. Someone's going to say something stupid, and there's going to be a match. Possibly look for maybe a Jinder Mahal or, who else in the mid-card? Or Jack Swagger. Jinder Mahal or Jack Swagger. It'll be a really good match, but it'll only be about a 10-minute match. They've got 4 matches of the 4 matches announced. The first match probably won't be the Divas title match, but it's the first one I'm going to do. Tamina has challenged Beth Phoenix for the Divas title. Beth Phoenix has been saying that there's no competition for her in the Divas division, and she's going to be Divas champion forever. Tamina, don't think he's going to beat her. I think that, they've got this evil Beth Phoenix handle going pretty strong, and I don't see her dropping that belt until WrestleMania, and I don't see her dropping that belt to anyone but Karma. I want to see her doing the Glam Slam to Karma. Then I'll be very impressed, but I don't really see that happening. Anyway, that review is probably going to be longer than the match. I digress. A 5-minute match, maybe. The next thing they have announced is John Cena versus Kane in a Russo-style ambulance match. And, again, no way Kane can win this match. They've got to keep John Cena booked strong. I mean, Kane's been winning the mental battle over John Cena the past couple months. And that's going to stop this Sunday. John Cena will win the physical battle, put Kane in the back of that ambulance, and someone's going to drive him off. Honestly, again, this is to book Cena strong going into his match for WrestleMania. There is no reason for him to lose this match. There's no way he will lose this match. Kane will be a good sport, take his beatings, and go on to WrestleMania in some, hopefully, Money in the Bank ladder match. Cena over Kane. Next, we've got 2 Elimination Chamber matches. First, we've got the SmackDown Elimination Chamber match. We've got World Heavyweight Champion Daniel Bryan Danielson, The Big Show, Wade Barrett, Cody Rhodes, the Great Khali, who is replacing Mark Henry, who's been indefinitely suspended, i.e. injured. Santino replacing Orton, who got a concussion on Monday. That news coming out from WWE on Tuesday. And so that really changes the dynamics because I was sure Orton was going to win this match. Depending on how serious the concussion is, we may actually see Daniel Bryan Danielson and Sheamus at WrestleMania. I don't know if you guys remember this, but last year, that match was cut from WrestleMania. Obviously to make room so The Rock can talk some more. But hey, who am I? With Orton out of the match, I don't see anybody else besides Barrett winning the title, because then we still get Wade Barrett and Cody Rhodes for the title at WrestleMania. But I can't go Barrett right now. If it was Orton, I'd say yeah, Orton wins, and I said Orton wins. But with Orton out, I think Daniel Bryan retains. Daniel Bryan will find a way. I don't know how. He'll find a way to come out of Elimination Chamber still World Heavyweight Champion. He's been a pretty convincing heel so far, and just a few more weeks to WrestleMania, just over 5 weeks after the Chamber. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to predict that Daniel Bryan Danielson exits the Chamber as the World Heavyweight Champion. Bringing us on to our main event, the Raw Elimination Chamber. The Raw Elimination Chamber has the champion CM Punk, Chris Jericho, The Miz, Kofi Kingston, Dolph Ziggler, R-Truth, and Jericho has a guaranteed number 6 spot. Now, because they usually do a title change, at least one title change at the Chamber, I find it very, very, very unlikely that CM Punk retains. That being said, with all focus on Punk Jericho, and Jericho having the number 6 spot, you'd think that Jericho would win. But I don't think so, because that's way too obvious. I think what happens is CM Punk eliminates Jericho. CM Punk then is eliminated, and by some miracle, I don't know how. You know what? No. Okay, fuck it. I don't know. This is really hard to book because with the SmackDown Chamber having no clear-cut winner or someone who's main event at WrestleMania already, I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and... It's really hard for me to bet against Kofi Kingston or Dolph Ziggler. I think they're young. I think they're very talented. Dolph Ziggler's been pulling double duty. Kofi's been looking really strong and getting a halfway decent push. Miz and R-Truth are absolutely not, because Miz and R-Truth are mid-carders at this point. They're only in this because they've had Chamber and teased upper mid-card, but you know, they're still in the mid-card. You know, Miz was a former champion. R-Truth had a championship match in this last 365 days, I guess. Punk and Jericho are obviously headed for a collision at WrestleMania. They could fight over the belt, they could not fight over the belt. But I don't think WWE is going to book both champions to retain. Somebody's got to drop. If anybody drops, I would have said it was Daniel Bryan Danielson, but with Santino added to, there's no one in that match because it's not going to be Cody Rhodes, not going to be the Khali. Well, I don't see them pushing Khali that hard like that. I mean, if WrestleMania season, Khali can't talk. He cannot speak English on the mic. So I find it very hard to believe that he would win that match. Cody Rhodes, he's facing he's facing Goldust at WrestleMania. Possibly for the IC title, possibly not. I don't know. But I don't see him being IC and World Heavyweight Champion. Although I think he'd be good at it, I just don't see that happening. Santino is not winning the belt. I love you, Santino, but you are a comedy act, and your name on the biggest stage defending the World Heavyweight Champion, I don't see that happening. Sorry, bro. Wade Barrett, I think he's got a great look. I would love for him to, I just don't think he's there yet. I just don't. And I don't see anybody. Big Show, he's got obligations. He would of course be, but I think again, too obvious. It's just too obvious. So Daniel Bryan retains and CM Punk retains. That's the only thing I can't go anywhere else with that. I just don't see how. I mean, true, it's WWE, anything can happen, but oh man, it's like 4 matches. That's all I can see. Sheamus in a squash match. Cena over Kane. Beth Phoenix over Tamina. Daniel Bryan retains and CM Punk retains. Man, this is gonna be a really boring chamber. I don't know. Maybe I'm completely wrong. And Santino walks out the champ, and so does Kofi Kingston. Hey, I've been wrong before. I was wrong on Monday. If you guys saw me on Mid-Card for Live, I was sure Orton was going to win that SmackDown Chamber, and CM Punk was going to win the Raw Chamber. And you know what? I was sure then. Not so sure. Well, I know I'm wrong now, but I was sure back then. Anyway. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at DA_dirty DIRTY_spoons SPONS. Follow me on Twitter and subscribe, and I'll be probably trying to review some interesting things that have happened this week on Saturday. This has been That Dirty Spoons from the IWC, signing off.